Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Rome 2 Total War. Today is Total War Tuesday, so we're going to go ahead and look at a battle replay here. This is between StuartBones.cz as Rome and Arius as Carthage. So let's go ahead and jump into it and just see what happens. Carthage has no missile units. Not very many cav, quite a few spears, quite a few Libyan infantry, hoplites. Rome has, this is going to be just like our last battle actually. The last Rome 2 battle that Arya sent in was it was very similar to this actually. More of an elite Rome army that doesn't really have a lot in it. To more of a general melee infantry build. So let's go ahead and look at this. Carthage has the front line of Libyan infantry, 6 of those. 4 late Carthaginian hoplites is the second line. 4 more late those are late Carthaginian hoplites. And these, so late Carthaginian hoplites, and then 4 late Libyan hoplites behind him. Then he has 3 of these Libyan peltas. Then he has 2 Carthaginian cav, and his general's bodyguard. Excuse me. Now, before we go look at the opponent's army, I just want to say I've been having some problems recently with some of my videos having some weird stutters and lag. Well, not really stuttering. It's more like lag. It just kind of jumps around a little bit, which is really strange because I'm recording. I can see what like how many frames it's recording at. It's recording at full 60. So I'm not sure if it's the rendering process that's doing it or if the frames are just lying to me, but I do apologize if you see any lagging or stuttering. If there is, let me know. I'm trying to work on that, but I don't really understand a lot of it, so I'm trying to learn about all the render settings and stuff. I mean, I've been doing this for a year and a half now, so you'd think I would know everything, but I definitely do not. Alright, so let's take a look at Rome here. He's got a very interesting army, very similar to what we saw last time. In fact, this battle, I can guarantee, is going to go very similarly to the last one that we got to see. But we have auxiliary Numidian cav, so we have some horse skirmishers. A front line of 1 Principe and 2 Praetorians. Then 3 levies, gladiator spearmen, an auxiliary infantry, and some vigiles here. Then behind that we have the equites, Praetorian cav, legionary cav, legatus, Praetorian cav, and Saki Equites Extraordinari. So, very interesting build. I have yet to see somebody use gladiators to any amount of effectiveness. In fact, they seem relatively worthless in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe. God damn it. Sorry, I haven't used my voice for a while, so it's kind of giving out on me. But I haven't seen anybody effectively use gladiators. And I think, personally, I would prefer to just take something else with the money. But I think we're going to speed it up here. Rome is sending out Numidian cav to harass, but otherwise is playing defensively. Take a drink of water here, see if that helps my voice. God damn it. Yeah, this is... Man, I've seen this map a few times now, and I've seen Arius line up his troops right here multiple times while somebody sits out here on this hill camping. But there's 10 minutes left to this, so let's just fast forward and see what happens. My assumption is that Carthage is going to have to go for him. And I mean, Carthage highly outnumbers him, so it's going to be very much a matter of getting around his flanks with infantry, and then he's got a ton of infantry, so he could even double stack going full on into those Praetorians. Yeah, I mean, Rome only has 3 units that are worth anything, the 2 Praetorians and the Principes. Vigiles, really shitty. Auxiliary infantry, not horribly bad, but not good in melee combat, really. Gladiator Spearmen who really just don't hold up for very long. Looks like we have Libyan Peltas going at these Numidian Cav. He let his Numidian Cav get caught, which is very interesting. Rome is going to catch those Libyan Peltas, though. They didn't get off any volleys into this Legionary Cav, which is unfortunate for him. He's now moving a late Carthaginian Hoplite, which should spur the Legionary Cavalry to leave. Yep, there they go. And we should pretty soon see Carthage moving forward. Yep, here we go. Carthage is now moving forward. Oddly enough, Carthage is Carthage is moving her late Libyan hoplites forward first. Oh, okay. The late Libyan hoplites are going forward because they're the cheapest, and they have to take out. They have to take some of the levy fire here. So the levies will throw their spears at them, and not the more expensive Libyan infantry that are going to be necessary to punch through the Praetorians there. Although they're not going to be able to punch through them on their own. They're definitely going to need some flanking done. And let's see. Rome has her Legionary Cav back. Goddamn, we only have 6 minutes left. Okay, here we go. Play. Alright, so we have Carthaginian Cav going up against Legionary Cav and Psychic Equites. We got Equites going up against Carthaginian Cav here. We have some Libyan Principes coming in and some late Carthaginian Hoplites. Then on the main line here, we have the late Libyan Hoplites. They absorb some of the fire from these levies, and they're being chased now by the Principes and the Praetorians. Now they're going back in. Oh, yep, so the Rome turned away, so now Rome did not get her charge off. At least on this one, Rome actually got charged. On this one, it was more, a little bit more Carthage than Rome, but Rome was able to turn around. And here, Rome is continuing to retreat. Over here, the Cav fight probably won't go particularly well in the long run, but over here we have the Gladiator Spearmen running in to join this horse fighting. But we also have late Carthaginian Hoplites, and now we have Carthage is just moving up her hordes. And it should be interesting to see how that plays out. But really, I mean, I don't think you can win with this. I mean, you have Praetorian guards back here that I forgot to talk about. Yeah, two Praetorian guards, not just the Praetorians, and these two auxiliary infantry and vigiles left. But I mean, Carthage has a lot of infantry to maneuver around and a lot of options, whereas Rome, every time Rome loses one of these units, it's really, really bad for him. But we have Libyan infantry now up here assisting. A lot of them were using precursors there. It looks like he might try and sneak him through here, maybe? No, oh yes he is, yep. See, they're making a tiny little long line, and now they're gonna move into here, and then he'll move them out there. I've seen him do it before. I know exactly what he's doing. Yep. See, there he goes. Yeah, but these a lot of these units just aren't going to last against Praetorians. So he really needs to start getting recharges, or rear charges. These units need to start coming around. If he can start pulling off rear charges, he's going to win it. Oh, yep, sip. Here goes one right here. Libyan infantry, and a pancake of Praetorians. Praetorians are good, but they're not that good. Unfortunately, these Praetorians did win out their fight, so he's going to have to send in another Libyan infantry to tie them down briefly. And he's also moving up late Carthaginian Hoplites to hopefully catch him. These Libyan infantry look like they might just be going straight into the fight. Nope, okay, they're all being used to try and catch these Praetorians. The Cav fight over here has gone pretty well, it looks like, with the help of some Hoplites and skirmishers. However, this fight here has turned into more of Libyan infantry versus Praetorian Guard. So now he's committed, it looks like, all of his infantry. And it should be interesting. I mean, the Praetorians and the Praetorian Guard are definitely better than anything Carthage can put on the field, but Libyan infantry are still good, and he has a huge number advantage on him. And it looks like he had to use this Libyan infantry to turn back around to face a Praetorian Guard, and the Praetorian Guard is going to be a bit more difficult to take down than even the Praetorians. The Praetorians were fun enough for him. But he now has late Carthaginian hoplites behind the Praetorian Guard, and if he can get a rear charge in on these guys and hit them from the rear, that would be really, really nice for his efforts here. And it looks like he's just thrown a bunch of random units over here. He's got Principes, Vigiles, no, these are auxiliary infantry, Vigiles, and Levies, all into this fight with the late Libyans, which is unfortunate. It's not a unit that he really needed to stack up on. And I wouldn't have been mobbing my units right here anyway, since his line's already so small and he's getting outflanked. But do what you gotta do, boo. Do what you gotta do. Praetorian Cav are back on their way up the hill. Looks like they actually won out the fight against the other cavalry units, mopped up what was rest. They're now making a beautiful little arrowhead, and they're going to destroy this Libyan infantry, who were able to pull out, but I'm not sure which is better, getting your infantry hit while they're moving, or infantry getting hit in the rear while they're static. But either way, not a lot of choice there. Legatus is running away from the main battle. We have some Libyan Peltas here that did a pretty good number, it looks like, on these Praetorian Cav while they were engaged in that fight. You can see a bunch of them down to javelins here. Legatus moving in as well. But we're starting to get some of those Praetorian units are gone. Yep, a bunch of those Praetorian units are gone now. So we have Praetorian Guard here, and then we have the pocket of just the mashed up units over here, as well as his general unit now, and that's it. Everything else is fleeing or has already fled. Yeah, not a whole lot left to see here. Really now it's just up to Carthage to mop up what's left, which I would normally say might take a while just because some of these are Praetorians and his general's still alive, but it looks like there's 45 seconds left. We're just going to speed through this. There's not much more to say about this. I mean, the Praetorians, you know, they're going to fight till the gruesome end in the most part, or at least until the general dies, then they might start losing heart. But yeah, now that the general's losing heart and dying, they should all start going as well. Yeah, so numbers beats veterancy most of the time. Not always. And if he had, I don't know, I would have maybe taken, like, I don't know, maybe 2 of the Praetorian Guards, and then I get what he's trying to do, I suppose, but not so many of these Praetorians would have helped make the group less expensive. He's also got so many different types of cav. This would annoy me. He's got Legatus, Praetorian Cav, Legionary Cav, Sake Equites and Equites, and Numidian Auxiliary Cav. That would annoy the shit out of me. I like to test units out as well, but when I'm fighting an actual battle, I want to be organized. So I would have just gone with 1 or 2 different types of cav as well. I think the gladiators were unnecessary. I don't know, I just would have filled out the roster with more melee infantry to bring out Rome's strength, but I don't know. It was an interesting fight anyways. You can see, though, that Rome almost matched the kills of Carthage, but Carthage also deployed like about 500, 600 more troops than Rome did. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Just another reminder that if you have any replays that you would like to see on the channel, you can send those in to the email address in the description of this video. I would love to check out some more replays from other people and show them on my channel. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.